Hello everybody and welcome to Would You Rather! We got a new microphone, new back padding, and let's get into this. Alright, M&M's or Skittles? Man, this is so hard for me to... Because M&M's has got like... Damn it. Alright, would you rather have no hands or have a naked fat guy stalking you at all times? So, it's a choice between inconvenience or permanent uncomfortable, being always uncomfortable. That's just freaking weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's freaking weird. But having no, because if you have no hands, then it makes things really hard. But people still get around by doing those things because you just kind of grab it. It's like grabbing the door with your elbows. It's like you could still get around it. It makes things really hard. Like playing the piano would be a little hard. You gotta use your nose. But like having a naked fat guy stalking you at all times, you'd be hanging out with your friends, you'd be chilling out, and then you look over in the corner and there's some weird guy looking at you and you're like, what in the world is going on? Alright, but yeah, so I'd rather have no hands. But what? Why? That is creepy. Why would you do that? Would you rather spend a day in Sahara Desert or spend a day in the North Pole? So it's a versus between hot and cold. Would you rather be really hot or really cold? And the thing is you can have a heat stroke and die, and you could overheat, but you sweat a lot, or you could just freeze to death. But technically, if I don't think it's possible, but you can get frozen alive and still survive after a few days. So, spend a day in the North Pole, you could freeze, but there is a possibility that if you were immediately shipped back to another hot place and they were able to work on you, then you would be able to survive a lot more. So, alright, that's good. I was about to get angry if that was any different than what it was. Be an Olympic tennis player or be an Olympic table tennis player. So, it's either ping pong or tennis. Ping pong is really fun, but it involves a lot of skill. And I'm assuming that, I don't know if this means if you want to be like an Olympic player, like automatically have the skill with you, or like just be in the Olympics in that field. So if it was gonna be, I would probably choose ping pong just because I'm terrible at both tennis and ping pong. I like ping pong. I like ping pong. Alright, yeah, tennis is more. Be a male or be a female? I'd rather be a male for right now, to be honest. Yeah, that makes more sense because a lot of the population is male. And it's horrible to say, but it's kind of true. Would you rather be swallowed head first or be swallowed feet first? Eaten alive by what? If you were being eaten alive, would you rather be eaten, like, what are we being eaten by? Head first or feet first? If it was head first, the first thing you'd see is just right into the gut. Ugh. But then if you're swallowed feet first, then it's like the Tower of Terror ride, which I think that's actually being turned into some Guardians of the Galaxy thing. But it's like a Tower of Terror ride. You just shift downward. Yeah, so feet first. Why not? Oh, come on. 69. Would you rather be able to run 40 miles per hour or own a car? So, owning a car means you could go more than 40 miles an hour, and you could be shielded from all the adverse conditions like snow, rain, ice, like all of that. But if you were able to run 40 miles an hour, that would be really cool. And you could like win a lot of Olympic stuff, so that would be really cool. I'd rather own a car though, because cars are what? No, think of all of like the freaking depends on what. Yeah, I don't know, because it depends on the kind of car, and depends on like what you want to use the running for. If you want to use it for actual running, or if you want to use it for competitions or just convenience. But alright, would you rather never be able to hear your favorite song again or never be able to watch your favorite movie again? Well, you see, like when you listen to songs a lot more than you watch movies. People listen to songs and their favorite songs like every single day, but people only watch their favorite movie like once a year, maybe even less, because they don't like watching movies over and over again. It's not very amusing when you watch movies over and over again. So I'd rather never be able to watch my favorite movie again. What? Never being able to hear your favorite song changes everything. Because then you'd move on to another favorite song and you'd never be able to hear it. And I guess you could keep switching on to the... But, like, seriously, come on. Like, that's stupid. That is really stupid. Would you rather... Oh, no. One show for the rest of your life. Would you rather watch Sherlock or watch Doctor Who? Okay, you're all gonna beat me up for this, but I don't like either of them. Because Sherlock... Well, I have no right to judge Sherlock because I've never seen it. But from what people have told me, it seems like... a kind of crime-solving show, so I guess it might be interesting, but I kind of don't like that because crime shows and, like, solving shows tend to be very, very stressful because they always, like, show really dark stuff, like CSI and stuff. They show dead skulls and they're like, this guy's dead, what happened to him? And you're just over there like, this is making me uncomfortable. Why are they showing a dead guy's skull? He's dead now. That's like respect. Come on. Doctor Who, I saw one episode, and it was of him falling into a brain, and I just kind of was like, I don't know. So, I like the idea of Doctor Who, so I'd probably go with Doctor Who. Oh, well, you never know how fucking stupid people are. Alright, would you rather eat Nutella or eat bacon? Well, you see, Nutella is like, it's like that cheap knockoff of chocolate milk. You have the real chocolate milk, you have actual chocolate milk that you can make, or like you buy in stores, and then you have that crappy like Special K chocolate milk that is claimed to be chocolate milk, but it just tastes like it came from a cow's ass. It's like, it's terrible. It just makes you want to throw up every single place, and everywhere you look, you're just like, ugh. So Nutella is kind of a cheap knockoff of chocolate. I'd probably go with bacon because Nutella is like a cheap knockoff of chocolate. It tastes like chocolate, but it doesn't taste as good as actual chocolate. And then bacon's just bacon. Bacon's amazing. So, alright, cool. I might keep a little counter up in the top left or something like that. Wait. My camera's inverted. Camera in the top left of like how many faults and stuff I have. Be the student who always sleeps in class, or be the student who always talks in class. So it's either you don't learn anything because you're completely asleep and you relax, or talk, because you could be the kid who always talks in class, but you could still learn things. Because if you're asleep, you can't learn anything. But if you're the student who talks in class, then you could learn something. You could talk, but you could still kind of multitask in a way, switch from 2 to 2. So I'd be a kid who talks in class. Good. Alright, would you rather be a centaur or be a mermaid or a merman? Alright, so a centaur, to be honest, when I hear the word centaur, I just start thinking of Fallout, so that's kind of weird, but I know what an actual centaur is. But then be a mermaid and a merman, that would be really cool, because number one, you could see sharks really cool and they wouldn't hurt you, hopefully, I think. And then you could explore places of the ocean that no one has never really seen before, because the whole ocean has never been actually fully like seen before, and you could try to find Atlantis. That would be really cool. So I'd be a merman. I want to know the big myth of Atlantis. Oh, screw you. Yeah, Atlantis would be cool. All right, would you rather lose your front teeth in a skateboarding accident or break your hands on a bike? You see, I like both. I like skateboarding and I like biking. Skateboarding, I like the little cool tricks about it, the way you move your feet. It's really cool, but at the same time, the bike is like very graceful and fast. So, but we're talking about losing teeth or hands. Your teeth don't really grow back. You have to get fake teeth, but then when you break your hands, they end up going back. So I'd probably break my hands, which is bad, and people are probably gonna... No! I thought people were gonna disagree with me there. That's surprising. Alright. Would you rather be a Jedi or be a Sith? So, Jedi and Sith, good or bad, it's basically the badass factor, and then the just good guy, and I'm the kind of person that doesn't like to be bad and evil, and I'm just kind of the good guy. In badass factor, I'd probably choose Sith. That would be really cool. Whoa, you're going slow. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, I could see that. Everyone wants to be the good kind of kid in the situation. Everyone wants to be the good guy, and like I could see that. Yeah, I could clearly see that. I do actually like these kinds of things because they're like really like conversational. You're able to talk about it a lot, and it allows you to go into more depth about different things, and people don't realize that intelligence is purely just talking about things. There's nothing that is the definition of intelligence. Well, there obviously is the definition of intelligence, but there also has to be the fact of you, like, just talking. You just gotta talk. Like, talking about things and books and everything and reading things and then talking about it, that's intelligence and stuff. So, talking about things that you normally really wouldn't go into detail about and you just kind of would make a choice, it's really cool to talk about it and go into depth. I really like that about this. And it's just something simple, but it's really cool. I like it. What are these? Okay, I know that takes a screenshot, I think, and then that is my face cam, and there's this, and that might zoom out. Alright, would you rather only read romance novels or only read textbooks? Okay, this is like a no-brainer for me, because textbook is purely reading facts, and well, it's maybe not really a no-brainer, because textbooks would make you really smart. You would be really, really smart when you read it. Oh gosh, sorry. When you read textbooks, you become really smart, like really, really smart. But only reading romance novels would be like the factor of like something interesting between being really smart. So if you were willing to put the time in, you would only read textbooks. But I feel like everyone's gonna choose romance novels because everyone hates school mostly. So. Wow, people are a lot more committed than I thought they were. Bravo to you guys, jeez. If you were a screen character in real life, would you rather be James Bond or Doctor Who? James Bond, he is a lot more badass than Doctor Who, and Doctor Who is pretty cool, but James Bond will always be the badass of everything. That's like a no-brainer for everybody. Alright, would you rather fight Spock or fight Kirk? I'm gonna leave this one to you guys because I'm gonna go now. It is getting late, and I'm gonna go to bed because that's a good idea, and I have to clean up this mess on my bed of all of these that I was putting up earlier. And by the way, for right now, that's only being held up by Scotch tape, so that shows you how rich I am. Alright, I will see you guys later. Please leave a like and subscribe. I will highly, highly, highly appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.